Okay, hello everyone. Just gotta turn on my lights so I appear. Well, we are here today with the game that everybody has been saying is a must play, Blue Prince, which is not a pun, definitely. So I know a little bit about this. I did see some pre-release hype. Looks like if I remember correctly, we have to find room 46 in a manner that changes every day. It's like a roguelite puzzle game where you assemble all the different rooms with like a deck of cards. So it sounds up my alley potentially. I'm not a big puzzle game person, but I like these kind of mystery leaning puzzle games where it's more like I guess a longer journey of discovery rather than individual little puzzles. So we'll see how we do. That looks like a distinguished old man.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament.
Love instruments, personally.
And hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Yes. Gotta find a fake room.
Kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor. But
This seems like a very normal way to bequeath a house.
no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Oh, a timely manner.
Should
Got
my
a time limit?
grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Oof.
In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Yes, Herbert. Let us destroy his plan, or finish his plan by finding this room. I think we can do it in an hour-long stream. What do you think? I get the impression this is at least like a 10, 15-hour game, maybe 20. So I don't like my chances of getting very far, but if this game is a roguelike, like I'm led to understand it is, okay, here we are. Then we should be good. Clicking on things does not do much, unless they are interactable, it seems. Open only. Fond memories. By the time you read this, I will assume you're fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. That said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. Interesting. I'm sure that has nothing to do with the mystery. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. So, it's a roguelite. One final word of advice. Do not assume your rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. You sure you're not just senile, old man? Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Okay, well, are these some blueprints, would you say? Some blueprint? Useful map and inventory log. You may access it by press and tab. Okay. Antechamber. So I guess that's where we're aiming. And we got anything else? You will lose one footstep. You no longer have any footsteps left. You were too tired to continue searching the map and must call it a day. I wonder if all of our footsteps get replenished to full every day. Or if we only get part of them. Well, perhaps we open a door? Don't see anything else to do. Select a room to draft. Whenever you enter this room, gain two items. I want some items. I know nothing about this game, but... Metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Oh look, it's a key. I guess that was the other item, probably. I wish to wear the hat, and yet... games restrict my key freedoms of covering up my naked head. Well, I think I got the 2 items. We're going to call that done. Let's go this way. We probably want to pick something a bit more open-ended. This has 3 things, so let's go to the den. Metal detector. You do not appear to be able to crouch in this game, so being under things appears to be a... Okay. It looks like this is everything that's here. 47, because we crossed back from the closet to the initial room, that took up an extra thing. So going backwards is bad in a way. I don't see any evidence of puzzle elements in this room. Is that a keyhole though? I don't appear to be able to have a metal detector. The keys up here can be used to unlock locked doors you find in the house. So this is probably nothing on balance. There are things in here that look like they could be puzzle elements, but I see no evidence that this is actually a puzzle room and not just a room I'm meant to walk through. And so I shall. As charming as the lavatory is, perhaps we go to the parlor, which has a puzzle piece, perhaps as part of a puzzle. I have a wind-up key component of the parlor game. I'm gonna skip through this and just read it quickly and pull out any details. Mutual love of games and puzzles, and I mentioned a rather singular parlor game I had played years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write the particulars of this game, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this game. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay, so one is always true, one is always false, and there's a 3rd box. And those are the boxes, I'm guessing. So, this box is the black box. This box is the blue box. The box that claims to be black has the gems. Oof, we have to use logic skills, chat. This is bullshit. It's 10:10 a.m. in the morning. I've only just woken up. This one can't be the one that always tells the truth. This one can't be the one that always tells the truth, because they're both lying. This one could be the one that tells the truth. I don't see any way that this isn't the one that tells the truth. It must be the box that claims to be black has the gems. That must be the truth. Simple process of elimination. Okay, that was much easier than I expected, actually. I was thinking there was some catch to that, but perhaps it's a randomized puzzle, and so it's like a little easier. I was like, there must be a secret, like, you know. Anyway, each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8. I don't think I want to do that yet because I'm at rank 2. Let's take a bedroom. Did it say whenever I enter this room? Whenever you enter this room. So you can just enter it over and over and get infinite stuff? That doesn't feel right. I think it must mean the first time. Greetings from Reddington. It is a cute little thing. Should probably mute my phone. I keep getting random notifications. That's quite a charming old photo. It's always interesting looking at older photos of people, both how they're staged and like people just look different in the past. They styled their hair really weird. Spare room. Corridor is always left unlocked. I mean, I think I'm gonna corridor. It looks equivalent to the spare room to me. Nothing in here that I can interact with, as predicted. Unless we see a puzzle symbol, it seems there isn't actually a puzzle. Which makes sense. I don't have much money, so I'm not going to commissary, I think. We want to go for a nook. We also are looking to reach the antechamber, so we don't want to lock ourselves off by, like, going circular, if we can avoid it. But there's a key. A journey noteworthy. You may wish to consider getting somebody to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, perhaps most fittingly, a journal. Yes, I believe that is out of game advice. I may simply use my phone for note-taking, though if I come up with anything more detailed, I might start writing it down in my physical notebook, which is over there. Do I even have a pen? Yeah, I have a pen here. The door is locked. Yeah, I'm going to use one. I've got plenty of keys right now. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. How does this connect to the room I'm in currently? Let's give it a try. Oh. It turned that way. Okay, that's not ideal. Somebody just finishes their painting and leaves it there. I don't know what draw new floor plans means exactly. Click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans. There are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw. Okay, so this will just, it just gives you a free redraw, basically. Okay. I want to go north. Let's redraw. Ooh, secret passage. We don't get to choose which way rooms are aligned, which is interesting. Let's go to a secret passage. I'm a big secret passage fan. Honestly, if I built my own dream home, it probably would have a secret passage. Oh, I didn't think about which one of those I opened. Whoops. That was the choice. Servants' quarters. +1 for each bedroom. Boudoir. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, the maid's chamber. Seems like I want to have things laying around. We want to go north. Oh, it shows me which direction the thing will be facing if I click the map. See, it would only make sense that the boudoir was going south, but let's take it. That's what we want. We want to go north. 43, 42. Yes, I do like picking up coins off the floor. I wonder if some of these are clues. Like, for example, there's a safe in this present. That seems odd to me. It has a combination, which I would need to find. Whenever you enter chapel, lose 1. It's bullshit. These are all dead ends except the chapel. So I guess I'm going chapel, even though I would much rather have the effects of one of the others. Can I ransack this place at least? Give me some coins, man. We're gonna take a right. Pantry seems good. This is gonna lead me in the right direction, and I'll also get some nice coinage. Fruit before Friday. We may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough. So I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Is food something that we... Oh, food gives us extra steps. So food is not something that we need per se, as long as we have enough steps. But if we wish to make it further on a given day, then it's very good to look for food. The door is locked. I still have keys. 1 key surplus. Not doing the best. Guest bedroom does seem quite nice. And so does nursery, but they're both dead ends. I would really like to not have a dead end. So we're going to go hallway. No real good effects. No real bad. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. How do you know what's in the west wing? Is it on the west of the house? Is this the west? Or is... I don't see anything indicating which way is west. I'm guessing it's left, then? Who knows? This is locked, isn't it? No? Okay. Bunk room. This counts as 2 bedrooms. Storeroom. I think we want to go to the commissary. This might be the time. It does cost a gem, but I have... You're telling me we can't play Dirigiblocks? This is bullshit. I was in this game for the built-in arcade game. Staff notice. Electronically. 2 of the terminals can be found in security and in the laboratory. Terminal password. Screenshot. I think you can actually make that out. It says S M... No, I can't quite read it, but there are a few possible options, and it's definitely an S at the start. So with another clue, you could probably make it out. Closed from day 12 to day 16. With paint. Without beer. I'm going to take another screenshot of that, because I don't know if that's a clue. A sledgehammer? Oof. We actually don't have enough money for most things. I'm going to buy a gem because I'm here right now with this amount of money. We have no keys. This was perhaps a suboptimal choice then. Okay, well, we're going the other way out of the hallway. Ooh, let's see. The storeroom is nice. I don't have enough gems for the passageway. I might have to circle back to the storeroom and then circle back to the chapel. There's a key and there's a gem. A dog tag with 10? Or is that... It's not a dog tag, is it? It's a necklace? Could be a dog tag. For now, I'm just going to keep screenshotting things. I may need to take notes later, but I don't actually know enough to know what I should be taking notes of yet. For example, this is a tree on a little outcrop, and then a rocky cliff. Is that important somehow? A rocking horse? I don't know. So we can't go through the commissary. Wait, I have a key now. I can go through the commissary, and I probably should try. We're getting a little low on steps. 36. Monk room, this counts as 2. We're going to courtyard, and I think I can afford another gem. Probably not ideal to just buy the lowest cost item, but for now I don't know if I'm going to be making a lot more money. A shovel. Okay, that's interesting. Useful for digging. Digging what? I guess I did just find this suspicious thing. A worthless old tin can, not worth picking up. Well, geez. Digging is always worth your time, I suppose. Let's go north and see what happens. It's locked. Let's go west and see what happens. It's locked. Ah, I shouldn't have come this way. Oh well. I got a shovel, so if I ever end up outside again, maybe that'll be useful. Coins, yes. But I've already spent all of my coins frivolously. 34, 33. And now the storeroom's a dead end, so we have to go the other way. I already read that note. We lose a coin. Gonna be destitute because of God. I should have checked if that was locked. Okay. Damn. I've cornered myself. I basically have to go backwards now. I have no keys left. And so my only choice is to go to the drawing room or further back. That was a lot of steps used. +1 star for each time you've drafted the observatory. But it's a dead end if I do that. And so is the gymnasium. The maid's chamber is the only one that leads to new rooms. I think that is the best option. I could have redrawn, I suppose. Debbie, all dreaded, has finally arrived. We inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, H.S. Sinclair. Miss Babbage, yes. All work is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. So, place is abandoned, more or less. Suppose this is the maid and other servants. cannot dress as a maid. Security. You're all... a guest bedroom would give me extra steps, but I would be still blocked off. So I guess security is the best option. Okay, we got a cutscene. What are we doing here? Walking into a room very slowly? While tugging on our backpack? Our mostly empty backpack? Oh, is that a hat? Oh. Oh no, there's a bag under them. Yes. Tape recorders? Am I seeing that right? Love to walk dramatically up to a desk. Okay, so there are cameras, and I can see the place. I'm unsure if this is supposed to be strange or revelatory. I guess I can see some rooms that I've never been to, so that's nice. It is a little weird to have a chapel in your own house, I guess. Yeah, that's me! Good job! Ooh! Ooh, yeah! I don't really understand. Blue memos equal true, red memos equal lies. Oh, I saw a red memo earlier. And the red one said that the West Wing was more likely to be locked, so... Okay. Blue memos are true. Red probably aren't. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory. Okay. Keycard system. Mount that will be deployed. Interesting. I wonder if this... change offline mode. I wonder if this is actually helpful. Return. I'm guessing I can't log in because I don't know the password. Yes. I have very few hints as to what the password might be right now as well. So we shall... Nothing else I can interact with here. You can see a couple of interesting looking rooms, you know, one with a piano, one that's clearly some sort of office. There's a microwave. And a coffee machine. Let me have some coffee. Payroll, mail electronically. 2 of these terminals can be found at security where the punch-in clock used to be. Terminal password. Right, I did have this hint, didn't I? I can't quite read it. It does say S something. I'm guessing it's an M, but it could be quite a few other letters. Keycard access, security doors. As you progress north, yeah. Okay, so the antechamber is still locked, probably. Perhaps these are film-style tape recorders. Interesting. So we know that the password begins with an S. There's no way, right? That'd be too dumb. I don't know why smacking, but it kind of looked like that's what it said. Let me just have a look out of the game on... Let's have a look at this screenshot and see if we can maybe zoom in a little closer. S. S-H-A? I don't know that we're meant to be able to get it from this. You might technically be able to, like, edit the thing to try and uncover some of the letters, but... Ooh, I don't know. S-H... Are there any words that we know that are important? What's the guy's name, for example? I think this may be a dead end for now. I feel like we might be close to being able to work out the name, but I don't quite have it. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, gem requirements. Damn. I guess the locksmith is the best, but I don't have enough coins. God. Spending all my coins. Can't afford a key. Can't afford a lockpick kit. Kit. Can't afford a special key either. Okay. Then I'm stuck going all the way to the den, which is the last place that I can open. Oof. Which way? The Nook. Yeah, we're getting low on footsteps today, regardless. Okay, is this locked? No. I don't have enough gems. May as well make it a guest bedroom. There's a gem. Metal detector's still going off. Maybe a coin on the floor. Sinclair. That doesn't line up with the password, does it? Didn't look like it, but it did start with an S. New game in the billiard room. It's well worth the wait. Mathematical puzzles and rules of darts to play your variation. Interesting. I am still beeping. This is further. There it is. Yep, okay. So, Sinclair is worth trying on the security monitor. But other than that, our day's over. We've cornered ourselves in every aspect. So, we can't get there through the locksmith. No. We have to go around. Yes. Well, not a bad first day overall. I mean... I took a wrong turn already. Whoops. Surely we'll get extremely lucky. There's no way they would just use his name, but it does not hurt to try. Yeah. The actual writing is quite indecipherable, but it does not line up with Sinclair. The last letter is like a T, maybe? Or an E? Probably a T. Yeah, I can't make it out. There's an A. No, I'm not sure. I would say the last letter is T, and the first is S. Well, the first is obviously S. But yes. With paint. Hello, Amelia. Yes, I'm doing pretty alright. Yeah, we're just chilling and trying out this new game. S with paint? Without beer? Without pint? With paint without pint. That's just an A. That's not very helpful. With paint without beer doesn't make any sense. With paint without foam. With tin without beer. I would say it's with paint without pint if that is a hint to the password. With paint without pint. I feel like I'm close to something, but I don't think I'm there. Yeah, it's going pretty well, you know, I'm just chilling. We've not had tons of viewers today. I think everybody's streaming this game. So and also people are just busy today. So yeah, not huge viewers, not huge amounts of chats, but I'm just chilling here playing this game. And I'm having a good time, so who can complain? I really feel like I'm close to this, but I don't think I have enough information, so I think I might have to give up for today. I feel like with paint without pint is a really good hint. But I could be wrong and that's not even a pint glass. In which case it would be a completely different hint. And that still doesn't necessarily relate to the terminal password. It could be a hint for something else. When I look at the word, it's like, it looks like snack and then snack pint or something. Small print. I don't know. I'll try like one more thing and then I'm just gonna have to give up for the day. Well, move on to the next day. There's no way, right? Yeah. There's no way. No. It's a longer word than that. So I think that brings our exploring for the day. Yeah, there's nothing else. Exploring for the day to the end. We go click the call it a day button. There's nothing I can do with the metal detector, the shovel. These are all locked. Yeah. All right. First run. call it a day. Total rooms 21, rank reached 7, steps taken 48, items found 2. I mean, we'll take it. Save and continue. Thanks for the offer, Amelia, but I don't really need any graphics. All right, and we're off on day 2. Once again, there's nothing to look at out here, is there? I can't open this. Perhaps that can be opened from the other side? Little bird bath, maybe? Yet another door that appears to be screwed shut. I don't know. What is going on with that? Oh man, this is taking footsteps away from me. Damn. Campsite on the grounds. Okay. You may call it a day at any time to return to the campsite at night. So this is my campsite, okay. A code. Ooh, I don't think I'm anywhere near to figuring out this sort of code. The clues that I have on me do not relate to numbers, except for I have a 10 from that dog tag. But I doubt that it is just 1010. So we're going to call that done. There's nothing out here, correct? Except for whatever this is. Interesting. Well, I shall go back into the manor at this point. Okay, let's start actually playing the game. This is the same stuff. Yep. We'll take a nook. I no longer have my trusty old metal detector. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. That's interesting. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all 4 sides. Must be a way to open. Yes, he has many secrets he will take to his grave. Interesting. Oh, I shouldn't go back. It'll cost me a footstep. Parlor. Guest bedroom. Where would the parlor take me? In a circle? I guess we're closeting it. There's the metal detector again. And there's a gem. Useful, I suppose. Well, we're back here anyway. Nice stamp. The White Sea of Yore. Morajai. There are no secrets hidden in this logo. As far as I can tell, this is mostly a fairly... Herbert Sinclair. Okay. Well, there's nothing to be found there. Queen of Diamonds. And an Ace of Spades. I wonder. We go in the den. Hallway, perhaps? Yeah, another lie, probably. And the metal detector's going off. Oh, there it is. Pantry is good. Yes, 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Nom 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 nom. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1. Utility closet, breaker box. Interesting. That is a dead end, though, and I don't particularly want that. We'll try the chapel, even though these bloody heathens are stealing from me. Wait, I can steal back? Yes! We're good. That's the dream. Storeroom, bedroom, secret passage. Okay. I'm going to use this gem on the secret passage. Let's see. Perhaps a... I know very little about what color means what right now. What is a... Oh, it's a market. I see. Violet, green thumb. Always. Outside bedrooms and other things. I don't know what red is other than the chapel. And then market. Let's go outside. We're actually doing pretty well on stuff. Aquarium is every color of room. That is interesting. Special cost bypassed. You know, I don't want to spend a gem right now, so courtyard might be good. Sledgehammer can shatter padlocks, unlock trunks. That's a very specific use. But I suppose I'm not opposed. Violence, you know, in the right context. When done to trunks. I don't know what a sparkle is. I can spin the globe. Feels remarkable and I'm allowed to touch it, given that I'm not allowed to touch a lot of other things or like interact with them. Perhaps there's some puzzle to rotating them all the right way. Okay, constellations, yes. Stargazers, Depending on the numbers of stars, different constellations. Impress your friends and discover their joy. North Star. The twins. The slice. Okay. Apples are extra delicious. Well, dead end rooms are more common. Flowers? Okay, so I guess the number of stars that we see in the sky will change things a little. Wonder how we're actually meant to view things. Can we just look through? Oh no, we need to adjust it. I see. Do we not? Okay. Oh, wrong direction. This let me view one star. Okay, well, perhaps I should have looked for more stars by turning it a bit more, but here's that. Oh, the number of stars, the little things in the top left corner. I get it. That's the number of these stars that will lead to constellations, maybe. Regardless, we have a couple of globes that we can spin, and that seems to have no relevance. At least for now. For now, we're going to assume that... yeah, I can't look in this again. We're going to assume that we've done what we can here for today. We have no gem. We're going to go back into the courtyard, perhaps? Oh, once you have drawn floor plans, you have to draft one, which means I'm stuck with the storeroom. But we have a key now, that's nice. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Let's go have a look around. Once again, there are drawings here of a stag, of an auditorium. I suspect that one of these is probably a hint for something, but I don't know what, and so I shall ignore it for now. Well, we have a key now. How convenient. Kitchen would allow me to get some food, and I do have a lot of money. Bedroom. Corridor. Let's go for a corridor. We know that we won't need a key here at least. Oh wow, the shares are going up. Opportunity to earn and spread. Commissary. I have very few gems. Hello, Zoe. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing pretty well myself. Annual Maids Day sale. All staff welcome. Day 20 and 21. Very inconvenient. Again, that's red. This is the same note I found before. With Tiger, without Tia? Oh my god. Do I have to add these clues together to get this? Because Tiger and Tia, the only difference would be the G. So it would be... I have Pint and Paint. Sag? Could be a G at the end. I'm not sure, but I've taken a screenshot and I can look at it later. What does a salt shaker do? Shovels are nice. I can buy one key. Oh, that's a brutal price, but I think it's worth it. I'm probably gonna run out of keys again. Make a box. Never items would be spread throughout the house. Can't get to security, so we're going to take the conference room. Oh, did we just get a key card? Ah. Spreading items. Some allow you to spread items. When the items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms on your estate. If you have a conference room, they're all in this room. Yeah, that is the expected understanding. We have a fake safe code. Taking a photo of that anyway. I just played a couple of months ago through Virtue's Last Reward, and that has while I was playing that, I was taking lots of screenshots, so I've naturally just started doing that. How's the streaming going? Yeah, pretty good, pretty standard. Parlor, or bedroom. Both of these lead inwards. God damn. Okay, I guess. There's no way to rotate them. I probably should have taken the parlor. I was trying a thing, but oh well. Still, we got a gem out of that. That's not nothing. Guest bedroom, kitchen. Lavatory. We don't actually have much money for the kitchen anyway. We took a nap. Whoa. Another gem. That's pretty good. And same thing about the hunt and the darts. There's nothing worth zooming in on there in particular. There is, once again, a tiered thing, similar to the other. And then a tie. Interesting. I can't make out anything on that. No secrets hidden in the reflections of her eyes. Well, we now have 2 things. Whatever we do with this is a dead end. A breaker box doesn't seem useful right now. We're very close to bottoming out regardless. Or, you know, using up all of our things. The anti-chamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. Don't think there is enough time to... the west and east levers. That's interesting. Is this another terminal? Home office. Spread gold. Okay. We can't continue to spread gold. Logging in. We currently have Paint without Pint and Tiger without Tia, which gives us SAG. Sacrifice. Sagittarius? I think I spelled that wrong anyway. Yeah, I don't think I have enough to know anything about the login right now. Might not even be the same as the other. Huh. Floor plan upgrade discs. Third to one of the... Huh. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Manor. So I've opened that safe. And I have a fake number for it, I think. Oh. I can upgrade my storerooms, huh? I think I'd like the extra keys, even though 10 coins sounds really nice. Keep getting locked into a dead end. Yes, a red one claimed that it was 9083. I don't actually know how many numbers there would be in this. It could be potentially any number. Well, it claimed it was 9083, and I think that not correct. It is 3809. Ooh, I don't think I have enough clues for this one. So, I suppose this is now a dead end. But we got some interesting information out of this. Not all... It's not all is lost. Oh yes, and we are making the big bucks now. It was all spread here. Place them in the office safe. Interesting. Well, we certainly made a lot of money out of that. And yet, one of the only ways we can go is to the commissary. What does a salt shaker even do? If you eat food and gain stuff, gain an extra one. Okay, I guess I could have predicted that. We'll buy one more key. We'll see how we do. Wait. No. I thought there was an arrow here because this little bit of light looked a bit like an arrow. Oh. So I'm basically forced to go all the way back to the start now. We can open this chapel door because we might as well. You cannot see the floor plans. Interesting. In fact, I can't see much of anything. I figured that the red light might stay on. But no, with such luck. Appears there is nothing I can pick up, nor any way to turn on the lights. Yes, I like this one. Oh, I opened this room in the end. The parlor game. There is one box which is always false, one box is always true, and the other, no comment. Oh my god. This is rough. So one of them is always false. And the only one that is false is this one. Because it was false, it was essentially telling the truth, because it was just saying the opposite of what was true. But yeah, these two were both being real with me. Good thing I can tell black from blue. So the only other way is the entrance hall, the other side of the entrance hall. It's a candle. Yeah. We've almost exhausted today's allocation. Workshop. Okay, see ya. Ah, that was just my dad popping by to say he's heading out. Ooh, I suppose we... Oof. We're trying the workshop. A message read is of 10 lost. Among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. A message read is often lost. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought. Not sure I quite understand this one, though the bottom line can be the note is red as in the color. The letter is not true. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. I can read the music here, but I don't spell. I don't see any obvious obvious message spelled out. At least in the treble clef. I have to translate bass clef a lot more. A message read is often lost. We've got A, F, G, B, G, B, D, B. I'm not getting anything. It does say something about stones cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets carved from thought. So we have an A, which I'm going to take a photo of. Broken lever. Oh, well, unfortunately I'm way too far away from where I think that might be useful. Do I have anything that could actually be combined? Broken lever and a sledgehammer. Bam. Yeah, that's actually green. What does that mean? Doesn't seem like I can confirm this in any way. Perhaps there is a third item that's needed to do something. Burning glass. Oh. Okay, so if I do this, it has nothing on the right. Whereas... So... Assemble... Can light candles and ignite fuses. Interesting. I have very little else I can create right now. I did see a few candles around, but I figured they weren't for igniting, per se. Special candles. So only certain candles are worth lighting. I see how it is. The true box does not always contain the prize. Yeah, if this is about the parlor game, then I worked that one out. We want to take this one because it lets us open another room. Once again, the strange, safe Christmas present. Yet again. A safe that I know nothing of. Ooh, we're probably getting to the end here. We might end at the end of today. West Wing Hall versus security. I guess we'll take security. They both have the same doors on them, and I have enough gems to spare. Nothing in here. Not in the regular. Yep. I wonder what... Oh, that's where we currently are, maybe? I don't see any obvious hints there. Snacking. It's still what I see. There's nothing to do here other than check. Whether there's anything around. No, I've caught everything so far. Keycard system. Let's... get out of here, I guess. Patio. Ugh, these are all dead ends. I mean, I've never been to a lavatory before. Let's go to the patio and see if there's something. We don't have a shovel, damn it. Yes, true. Well, it was interesting to come here, but I think that's that. I see nothing. Read something in each green room. None of this is interactable. As best I can tell, this is just a room you walk in and then walk out of. But I have no other way out. Let me out. Even if I did spread gems, they would be useless because I can't actually go anywhere. I've once again hit a dead end. So that's that. I guess I could have gone looking to see if there was something I could set on fire, but I didn't see anything. Mid-sized villa. Yes, a little worse than yesterday, but more items found, I suppose. And for now, that's where we're going to call it. It's been a little bit of a quiet stream today, but that's not the end of the world. I had fun with this game. It's definitely interesting. I can see why people are talking about it. I feel like it's only going to get more interesting as you start to uncover the overall mystery and put those clues together. I would say go check out Blueprints if you're hearing all of the stuff about it and you like this kind of game. Definitely seems good. And yeah, I mean, oh yeah, there is one thing I should say, I guess. I'm planning to come back for another 10 p.m. ET stream tomorrow. And then I'm going to take a couple days break from streaming and think about a consistent weekly schedule. This week has been kind of an experiment to see, like, what do I like about streaming? What sorts of games are fun? What sorts of games aren't that fun? Do people prefer it if I play certain types of games? And, what times work and such. And also just to get me a bit of practice in front of the camera, being entertaining, hopefully, on stream. And I don't intend to stream every day from now on. This was mostly to promote my YouTube channel. As always, I have a YouTube video coming out tomorrow or the day after. Sometime around then. It's scheduled already. I haven't checked. And I believe it's after stream tomorrow-ish. And I released a video a week ago as well, which has done okay. It's done okay. And yeah, basically I'm just streaming to see what streaming is like. I think I'm going to keep doing it. I think I want to do more game dev streams going forward, but I'll keep doing video game streams as well. And yeah, for now, I'll see you back tomorrow. And then we'll think about a weekly streaming schedule. If anybody has an opinion and has, a day that they really like to watch streams, let me know. Otherwise, see you tomorrow.